For the Beaver Radio Network, I'm Brian Schultz. BSU baseball team has finally begun league play, joined by junior pitcher, right-hander out of Dubuque, Iowa, Tyler Saeugling. Congratulations on a good start to the year, Tyler.
Thank you.
You went the distance a couple of weeks ago in your first trip down to Kansas, 10-3 win over Avila University. You pitched since then against Upper Iowa as well, but against Avila, what stat impressed you the most about yourself? Complete game, one walk, 8 strikeouts, or a win?
Definitely the one walk. I'm not a fan of walking guys, so anytime you can keep it to none or one, especially 9 innings, I mean, I'll take that, and it just gives our guys a better chance to win, I feel. So
you did give up 2 doubles and a home run in that game. You settled down, though, after it. How important was it to be able to just put it behind you?
I mean, it was good. I'm very superstitious, and so with the 2-run home run I gave up, I always pick the ball up with my bare hand, and for some reason I picked it up with my glove that inning, and so it just kind of got in my head a little bit, but it was fun. Me and Zach just kind of looked at each other and just shrugged and said, "Oh well." So
you did pitch against Upper Iowa. You guys had both games, oddly enough, canceled on Saturday because the weather was too nice. The frost started coming up on the field, but you were able to play on Sunday. You took a loss, but you guys scored early, which is always good for a pitcher. You gave up a couple of runs then right after that, and your offense could never seem to get back in it. How important was it, though, in your mind of limiting them once they did get on the board?
Limiting is always important. That's my main goal as a pitcher, is just try and let them get themselves out, not me get them out, but I wish I would have done a little better job when we come off with the 2-run lead right off the bat, and I wish I could have shut them out. But, you guys are going to hit you, and they're a good hitting team, and there's nothing you can really do at that point. So, how
much better are batters in league as opposed to the non-conference games that you guys have played?
Much better. They have better approaches at the plate, and you make a mistake, and they're going to make you pay for it, and it's something you learn real quick. So.
It's a funny thing about this game, and I know opening day was this week, and I was watching a bunch of games, and it's the unique part about baseball is you can throw a great pitch off the plate, and somehow they still get an RBI out of it, or heaven forbid, hit a home run off of it. You can make a lousy pitch and get somebody to chase. It's really a battle up there, isn't it, between the pitcher and the batter?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, sometimes you got to tip your cap to the hitter, and sometimes they got to tip their cap to you, and you just got to roll with the punches. I mean, you're gonna give up hits, you're gonna get strikeouts, you're gonna get ground balls. It's just part of the game. Everything works out in the end. Errors happen. You might get a guy out that maybe you shouldn't have, and it all comes out in the wash. So,
I've been to Fayette. What the heck did you do there for 2 straight days and only being able to play twice?
The first day, I got to see my family, which was nice, being from Dubuque, and I really look forward to that trip every year. But we played a lot of fungo golf and a lot of 2-ball. Mark Kosmalski actually had a hole-in-one in fungo golf. We couldn't believe it. But we just did everything just to stay in the game, and it's hard to sit around and wait for games that you're expecting to play in and stuff. But the guys did a good job of rolling with the punches, and when we finally got to play, everybody was ready to go, and we wanted to come out with some wins.
Anyone who has seen the pictures either on our website or BSU's website, you were named a Beaver Pride Athlete of the Week, and your picture was there in action on the mound, and you wear a face mask while you're pitching. We're seeing it a little more often now in softball where pitchers are, because they're so darn close to the plate. But can you briefly summarize why you wear one?
I wear them because I've been actually hit twice in the face, both times batting, never pitching. But it's just a safety thing that my doctor said, hey, if you want to play baseball, you gotta wear it, and it's not the most comfortable thing, and it gets pretty hot underneath it. But overall, it's for my safety, and you got to do what you got to do. I don't want to give up baseball, so I'll take the hit with wearing the mask.
It's safe to say that you like the new bat rules of a couple of years ago, or they're not coming at you quite so fast?
Yeah, I've had a couple of them lined at me, though, already, and it's pretty it's a little scary because you don't have much reaction time, so you just try to get out of the way and move your glove, see if you can maybe a tip on it or glove on it a little bit. But yeah, it's not as bad as what they used to be like in high school. They'd just be rockets right at you, but you know.
Guys are not terribly nice, especially the opponents sometimes. Do you ever get anything from other players? They trying to get in your head a little bit or not?
Yeah, they do. Actually, every game I've pitched in, I've always heard, "Oh, it's Bane on the mound" from Batman because of the mask. And, you know, they try to chirp, but it's a part of the game, and if you're not used to it by now, you probably shouldn't be playing baseball. It's just, as a pitcher, you got to be mentally tough, and you know, you give up a hit, you hear somebody say something to you, you just got to shake it off and just go get the next guy and work ground balls, you know.
Complete reconstructive face surgery is not something that I would want once, much less twice, but how hard was it to make that decision of, all right, I can't not play this game anymore?
It was really tough. It was just something that I needed to do, and it wasn't something that was in the plans, and I was already ready to go to my junior college that I went to. And what actually happened, it was kind of a funny story. I went after my surgery to my doctor and the surgeon, and he's like, "Oh, you're cleared to play." And I'm like, "All right, cool. Like, now I can go pitch in Legion Regional down in Missouri." And I ended up going to my eye doctor 2 days before, and he says, you can't play. And I'm like, I already got my mask, like I'm ready to go. My dad's right there, and I just kind of look at him like I'm still going to play. And he's like, all right. And I ended up pitching down there and threw pretty well and got in the paper, and my doctor saw it. And he said, well, if you're not going to listen to me when I tell you to, I'm going to write your release. And so I missed our whole fall season in my junior college, but it was worth it.
It's the warrior mentality a pitcher needs, right?
Yeah, that is. It is.
Best of luck this year, Tyler.
Thank you.